Oh my God!
I saw me a ClapWeh.
Then you have some good yet.
I have to move.
Police them there, no?
Nah, you're so no good again.
No man, police that man.
What princess I walk up?
Right, and then see what that do.
International?
What's she doing?
My friend.
You excuse me. In a day now, you know?
I live here to so much shot fire and I do.
On the spot, news media. We got the latest news. We don't care about the views. We just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right. Y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah, man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Wednesday evening to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now, my peeps, I don't know how we do it over on this side. So we have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So what you know, my peeps, we're going to kick off this evening's story coming out of the St. Mary Police Division, where law enforcement officials in St. Mary are actively searching for 3 suspects involved in a violent bar robbery in a Valley Bush community of Tower Isle early Sunday morning. So according to police reports, the incident occurred sometime around 4 a.m. in the wee hours of the morning when 4 armed criminal elements stormed a local bar, robbing patrons of cash, cell phones, and liquor. The assailants then attempted to flee in a motor vehicle which crashed a few meters from the crime scene. Shortly after, the vehicle caught fire, but no injuries were reported from that blaze. So as police launched an operation in the area, they were met with gunfire from the criminal suspects. The lawmen then returned fire, injuring one of the criminal elements whilst the other 3 managed to escape in the area on foot. The injured criminal element was transported to the Port Maria General Public Hospital where he was pronounced, you know what? During the police operation to find the criminals, the police slapped him away and also recovered a Glock 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 11 9mm rounds of ammunition, along with a cell phone suspected to belong to one of the robbery victims, and an undisclosed amount of cash. Now On The Spot News Media get the full disclosure of the criminal element in question. Yeah, man. Now on your screen is the dead boy. The boy where the police them slap way after them go rob the bar. He has since been identified as Kaji Seymour, said to be from the Castleton area of St. Mary. Now, he was the one who end up lose him 3 pints. We get to understand, so when the police them circle him and find him, him run off and fire some can. But because him pants never having no belt, pants right down on him knee, and boy drop, and police just make him continue to lie down a ground. Yeah, man. So they can read between the lines there. So he is one of 8 children for his mother. His mother is a known little crasmite herself. I don't know how she wants also, you know. Yes, Miss J, you me attack. We have the bar just topside where the Castleton police station there in Castleton. She have about 8 pitney, and not one of them graduate high school. Not one of them turn out to anything good. It just really look bad on some of these parents. 8 pitney, 7 different man, because she have a set of twin. Are the only pitney them that we have the same father. So right now, my peeps, let me give you the full rundown on the boy. The boy commit a fatal knockings and clappings last year, where he took the life of a man known as Gary Buchanan. Now Gary Buchanan, me never sure if him lose him 3 points, but one thing for sure, me certain say Gary they get some whole heap of can. So the mother and her sister where him have collude, pay a piece of money for him travel, go to the Bahamas. Him go to the Bahamas, still not behave himself. Still act a fool and keep up a whole heap of criminal activities over there. He was caught by the Bahamian officials and deported back to Jamaica. So when him get deported now, him start stay with him baby mother, another little crossmite girl in a Ochi there so. So him stay at Ochi and circle with him friends them at night time and go rob bars and shops and small business establishments all over Ochi Rios and St. Mary. So Sunday morning, as I stated earlier, in the wee hours there, sometime about 4 a.m., them roll up in a Valley Bush community in a Tower Isle, let's say in a St. Mary, and rob the people them at that business establishment. And I saw the police, them get for circle him and slap him with quick and fast. Now you gonna see a downward trend in robberies in a St. Mary because them boy there, from the one that get slapped with, the other 3 are gonna keep a low profile. And this boy I left from all the way in a Castleton, gonna rob people, all the way to Wild. And now to the crossmite baby mother where him have. I don't know what you gonna do now because he like a thief in money. I gotta stop coming. It just really sadden on my peeps because the cycle just continues some of the time because mama crossmite, poopa corner boy. It rough on the youth to really elevate himself and come out of that, but all is not lost. I just hope that there is some family member we have them head pan and shoulder can help for guide the youth there for not turn out like him workless mama and him dead poopa. Boy, may I tell my peeps, the thing rough, me don't know when them youths I go ever learn. Now over there in the troubled war tour in a crime-riddled Kingston Western Police Division, we're going to turn our eyes again on this criminal element presently on your screen identified as Guess Rashid Lyons. And this criminal element known as Pops, who is presently wanted for escaping custody whilst he was at a trial matter in the downtown circuit court, the gun court of circuit court some time ago. So Guess and Pops link up back with this old dirty kind of boy presently on your screen identified as Duffle Bag. The man beside Duffle Bag, we all know say that are the artist who is definitely not among the smartest, what them call intense. So Duffle Bag is to the left of the screen, and for those who don't know what intense look like, I am that to the right. So for those who have been tuning into On The Spot News Media for a while would have seen this picture in a not so recent vlog, probably about 2 years ago, when I spoke extensively on happenings in the Craigtown community of the Kingston Western Police Division. So this criminal element, a Duffle Bag, was also a main feature in those vlogs from back then. So Duffle Bag resurfaced, and him and Guess and Pops has formed an alliance and a farm gang in a Tarrington Park, a Tarrington Lane. So now Tarrington Park people, especially the older ones who is old enough to remember where Tarrington Park come from, you suppose to know that there was a time when Tarrington Park never good. And now you start to live semi-okay. You don't have to worry yourself too much because the place not as hot as it was back in the days. You have to really sit down and allow dirty Guess and Pops and Duffle Bag to come farm gang back in our community, to tear down where you work so hard to build up. Remember, say a whole heap of sacrifices on make over that, Whole heap of mothers did have to give up them sons. Whole heap of women did have to give up them man. Whole heap of fathers have to give up them own sons also to the authorities for bring back Tarrington Park to a certain level. Now when a community is back in a semi-safe state, do not allow duffel bag for harbor guests and pops over there because uno are gonna end up feel it in the long run. So when uno no see guests over Cricktown in the daytime or over Tarrington Park him there itch up with duffel bag and pops, and in the night now him take time and come over back a Cricktown can sleep with pops in the same house. So him and pops and duffel bag now a beer robbery them a go on with a stakeout and a thief people car and a rob people place and all sort of things. A broke badness guess depend, and if uno no get rid of guess, uno need to give him up to the police them, so the police them can either walk him out or chalk him out because him go up on some robberies and we get to understand say a rifle by and some matic. So them a try to farm back a big gang and take over Tarrington Park. So Tarrington Park residents, be warned. Yeah man. Now the next thing that we are going to talk about, my peeps, is the knockings and clappings we go on right along Maxfield Avenue, vicinity Nelson Road, Sunlight Street, General Fitzgerald Avenue, the area they right off this. So yesterday, police and gunmen buck up and low knockings and clappings on the ear. Me I tell my peeps, the man them deal with the situation grimy. Now that small video clip that you heard just before the On The Spot News Media intro was a small snippet of what had transpired in the Kingston Western and the St. Andrews South Police Division, because right along Maxfield, so you see the white line in High Street, and that divide the two police divisions. So on the side of Fitzgerald Avenue is the St. Andrews South Police Division. On the side of Sunlight Street is the Kingston Western Police Division. So criminal elements aligned to the lower half of Sunlight Street as join forces with other criminal elements. So a step them go make a step and open zimman them and buck up in the police, and all hell broke loose. So the police is stating that they are following leads, following the intense gunfight among gangsters on Tuesday afternoon. So commanding officer for the St. Andrews South Police Division, that's Senior Superintendent Damian Mandison, stated that the security forces will not curb or give any leeway to the criminal elements to take over his police division. Residents have also described a prolonged gun battle involving the exchange of over 200 rounds between rival gangsters. Although most of the gunfire erupted in the neighboring Kingston Western Police Division, law enforcement officers apprehended one suspect at the St. Andrews South border. He has since been handed over to the Kingston Western Police. So armed men allegedly launched a brazen daylight attack on Ramsey Road, but encountered the police team whilst attempting to flee. On The Spot News Media understands that a firearm was reportedly seized during the confrontation. Residents reported hearing a deafening burst of gunfire with high-powered weapons being discharged throughout the whole ordeal. One resident stated that at the first me hear some of them gun the sound, a whole heap of shot fire we have to get flat. So in response to the violence, the security forces have ramped up their presence in the area with both police and military personnel now maintaining a heavy deployment as investigations continues. Boy, me I tell you my peeps, the thing rough. So the next thing that we are going to talk about, my peeps, is a police fatal knockings and clappings that took place over there in the parish of Manchester. So the Manchester police is reporting that during two targeted raids on Tuesday, 2 firearms were seized and an alleged criminal suspect ended up losing 3 pints. So in the first incident in Kingsland, that is west of Mandeville, a 26-year-old criminal element presently on your screen identified as Orlando Clive Waite, otherwise known as Gat, was fatally taken out by the police when he allegedly confronted the police sometime around 2:30 a.m. The police reported that a firearm was seized from him. Now we are going to hear from the head of the Manchester Police Division, that's Superintendent Kerry Duncan, who weighed in on this latest police fatal knockings and clappings and recovery of 2 firearms. Now listen.
We have embarked on a series of operations within the Manchester Division. One such operation was conducted this morning where our police team, armed with a warrant, went to a premises in Kingston around about 2:30 a.m. Where we got information that criminal suspects were hiding out. On breaching the premises, a man who was inside the house pointed a firearm in the direction of the police. The police responded by firing at the man. He was hit and taken to the Mandeville Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced dead on arrival. 1.38 revolver was recovered. It was loaded with 2 live .38 cartridges.
So right after the police them slap with a criminal element there, they went to an area known as Old England, and a premises was also searched, and the Glock pistol that you saw came up during the speech from the superintendent. That's the Glock pistol that was recovered by the police. Now, the superintendent has also highlighted that since the start of the year, they have seen a downward trend in the numbers of loss of life. They are stating that they have seen a 60% reduction in fatalities and a 33% reduction in major crimes. And in the last year, Manchester did turn up a certain type of way. So I guess whatsoever it is that the police them do, trust and believe it'll work. Yeah, man. Now the next thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is that Indicom, by the way, is presently investigating that particular knockings and clappings. And to date, we get to understand that the police them gone 78 fatal knockings and clappings with criminal elements. So right there and then, another decent spot of work again by the squaddy them. Yeah, man. So the police have also seized a firearm along Mullines Road that's in the St. Andrews Central Police Division. So the police have recovered a gun during investigations into Monday's Mullines Road knockings and clappings. And they have described that as a significant progress. So on Tuesday, lawmen attached to the St. Andrews South Police Division, correction, not the St. Andrews Central, but the St. Andrews South Police Division search team, they searched a motor vehicle linked to the investigation. That's the investigation where the man was conned up and his life taken in the pro box right near to the intersection of Mullines Road and Washington Boulevard. So during the search, a 9mm Taurus G3 pistol with a magazine containing 17 9mm rounds was found concealed in the crease of the driver's seat. The police are now calling on anyone with any information that could assist in the investigation to contact Crime Stop at 311 or the police emergency number at 119 or the nearest police station. And as always, my peeps, if you don't trust the police, link on the Spot News Media or any like-minded vlogger. Give us the necessary information and we will most definitely pass it on to the relevant authorities who can make effective change. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.